So hello and welcome back guys. So in today's video I'm going to teach you how to make a trade command, and I'm really sorry that the code is already completed because I literally recorded the whole thing, but there were small issues like small errors, so I had to re-record. But I'm not really interested in rewriting the script, so I will explain you what you are supposed to change. And apart from that, in our first Pokemon video there were few issues. I just encountered them and I will tell you what I encountered. Alright, so first of all, just use this defer reply thingy because sometimes it takes way too much time to load this thing, and then we get an error right here because the interaction is expired. So apart from that, in our message create.js, you have to add this line because when we are going to spawn a Pokemon, then we have to change the points to 0. Otherwise, it will be like an infinite spawning, like one Pokemon spawn after each ball. So just a small error. I don't know how the heck I didn't praised it last time. But anyways, let's move on to our trade.js. It is really a messy code. I mean, like, it is kind of. I will probably make it better later on, but for now let's just move on with this. So we are getting our user config and the Pokecode module, install it with npm i Pokecode of course, and then this discord.js. So this is our simple command. Name is trade, description is this, and then we have two options. The first one is user, like the person with whom you want to trade, and the second one is item, like what you want to trade with. -1 is for trading nothing, and otherwise you have to provide a Pokemon ID. ID is like the index on the stuff, and when you can see the IDs in /Pokemon's command. And first of all, what we have to check is, like, first of all we are replying to that user like, bro, we are fetching the details, and then u1 data is equals to this thingy, like the first user, and then user is equals to the second user, like the one who we mentioned, and u2 data is his data, and p1 id, it is the Pokemon id, like the first guy, the thing, whatever the first guy is providing. Alright guys, pretty simple stuff. Now first of all we have to do a if check. Now what do we have to do? First of all, user.id is equals to interaction.author.id. Sorry, interaction.user.id. We have to check whether the user mentioned himself or user is in bot. If any of this condition is true, we are going to do return interaction.average reply. You can trade with yourself or with a bot. That's it. And then comes this thing. First of all, if p1 id, like the first Pokemon, is not equals to 1 and that Pokemon don't exist, like an invalid Pokemon id was provided, then we are going to say, bro, invalid Pokemon id, fuck you. And then this thing, the p1 thing is equals to the first Pokemon. Alright, so by the way, we are doing this if check before because, like, for example, if we provide a wrong id here, then it will spawn a random Pokemon instead, But anyways, so we will do p1 is equals, first of all we are checking if it is equals to -1. If the p1 id is -1, then p1 will be equal to -1. That means nothing. Otherwise we are going to fetch that Pokemon. And for now p2 is equals to nothing and p2 id is also equals to nothing. Then first of all we will send this message. So we, in the same channel, well, you can make it in the DM of that user as well, but I'm making it in the same channel for now. And the embed says trade offer, hello, the mentioned user. The command user gave you a trade offer for, if p1 is equals to -1, then nothing, otherwise the Pokemon's name. And let's just do this. Let's add these stars so that the thing is bold, and now react with this for continuing the trade and the cross for rejecting the offer. And then we are mentioning that user as well. So then we are going to react with these thingies, these reactions of course, and then we are starting our collector. This is a reaction collector and we are starting it on the message for 30 seconds, and this is the filter. We are checking whether with the filter, the reaction is equals to either one of these emojis, and the user ID is equals to the user ID of course. And then we are collecting the thing, and in the collector end, well, if the reason is equals to time, like the reason for ending the collector, then we will say, bro, the mentioned user ignored the trade offer, and then we will say trade offer is expired, trade offer from this guy is expired, and stuff like that. And else if reason is equals to cross, like this guy rejected the thing, so you can see we are stopping the collector with the emoji name. Alright, so if that thing is rejected, then we will say mentioned user denied the trade offer, and we are going to edit that embed as well, and we will say trade offer declined successfully, and yeah, otherwise the trade offer is accepted. So we will edit the message and say trade offer is accepted, and the description will be, now give the Pokemon ID you want to trade with, or they can type -1 let's add these for trading nothing, or they can type the cancel thing for canceling the stuff, of course. And then we will start a message collector for 2 minutes, and the filter is that message.other_id should be equal to the user id, and we are collecting. If the thing is equals to cancel, then we will stop the collector with the reason of cancelling it. Otherwise, first of all, we are parsing the user id, I mean the Pokemon id, and then if that thing do not exist, like if it is not a number, or where is it, let me check out the name. It is u2-data dot Pokemon, what is it, Pokemon or Pokemons bracket p2-id. I mean, like if this thing do not exist, then we are gonna say invalid Pokemon id. And by the way, let's just do another thing. Let's do this, and p2-id is not equals to -1. Otherwise, we are just gonna do the same thing like getting that Pokemon. And now comes this. If not p2, like if the p2 do not exist, this shit is useless. Let's remove this. I mean, like that shit is useless. And then we are just going to collect it or stop done. That means the thing is done successfully. And now this message collector is ended right here. So first of all, for recent time, bro, this guy took way too much time to respond, so trade is expired, and we are editing that embed, simple as hell. And then comes the cancelling reason. In this, we will just say the mentioned user denied the trade offer to the interaction, and edit that embed and say trade offer declined successfully. And otherwise, that means the user provided an incorrect ID or -1. So first of all, we will ask that guy, the one who started the trade, yo bro, this guy offered you this, do you want to trade this? If yes, react, otherwise cross. And then a reaction collector once more. Well, to be honest, I should use functions, but I'm stupid, so I'm doing this. Like I literally rewrited the damn same thing, but it have a different filter this time. Like u.id is equals to interaction.user.id, and then comes what, reason is time, then you took way too much time to respond, and if reason is crossed, the trade offer is declined successfully. And yeah, the trade offer was declined, and the trade offer was declined by this guy and stuff. Otherwise, what we are going to do is, first of all, swapping the Pokemon. Like if the P1 thing is not equals to -1, that means it is a real Pokemon. So first of all, we are going to remove it from the user 1, and we are going to add it to the user 2. And we are going to do the same thing for P2. Like if P2 is a Pokemon, then remove it from user 2 and add it to the user 1. And then we are going to tell them that trade ended successfully, and this guy got this, that guy got that. And finally, save that thing to the database. And I'm really sorry if you are unable to understand something, or if you are unable to write the code. For that, we have our GitHub, so you can copy paste the code. But don't worry, I will teach you how the thing works. And of course, guys, now I'm going to show you the stuff in real thing. I mean, like I will show you how the thing works. So first of all, I will need someone to help me test all of this. So first of all, let me just go to my ready.js and change this ID. Well, to be honest, I should just add these command for both of the guilds, but nah, it's fine. So let's restart the bot, and let me get someone to help us do the damn thing. Let me just mention Deep, say hi to YouTube, and most probably he is not going to reply because he's probably coding or something. And help me record shit, please. /trade, user will be Deep, item will be do/Pokemons. Let's see his Pokemon, and then we are gonna do /Pokemons. And of course, it is going to probably take a year to load because I don't know, man. My internet is broken or something like that. All right, lol. Use the command, boy. These guys, man. But let's wait for him to use the damn command, and yeah, let's just wait for him. All right, there we go. I hope that this thing don't get breaked, because that is going to suck, man. And I don't really like when the thing breaks, but you know, stuff. So I'm going to swap with this Skitty. I will provide 2, and oh man, Amogus. So alright, he have damn lot of Pokemons. Alright, trade starts now. /trade, and user will be Deep, item will be what will be the item? The Skitty thingy, so item will be 2. Its ID is 3. Ah man, I have to provide the ID in this Pokemon thing as well. I will do it in a second. So we are fetching the details, and then the thing. Alright, so hello Deep, this guy gave you the offer for Skitty. You can see the thing is working, and that guy accepted the thing, and now he have to provide the thing. Let's see what is going to happen. Let's hope for good shit. I mean, like, let's hope that this thing don't get break. And I hope you are able. Well, why I'm talking so much? Give Pokemon ID, boy, or type -1. Please. Let's see what is going to happen. Alright, he typed -1, and the mentioned user offered duck. What the hell? Oh. But anyways, let's just accept this thing for now. Let's ignore the ducklet thingy. But it works. Let's do slash Pokemons, and let's see if we got that ducklet thingy or not. And let's see if he have ducklet. He do not have ducklet. Alright, that thing happened because of a small issue. You remember I told you that Pokecall.spawn is going to spawn random Pokemon if the invalid ID was provided, and that's what happened. So let me just do one thing. So, oh my god, let's go to the second thingy. Let's go. Dude, it sucks. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is p2 is equals to if. Alright, instead of message.content, let's do p2-id. Alright, is equals to -1, and now things will work. Yeah, so let's wait a sec. Fixed. So this thing is now fixed. Alright, please trust me, this time it is fixed. I swear, man, this time it is fixed. So let's trade once more, and this user will be Thief. Item will be this, and let's just wait for him. And I'm really sorry for being stupid again and again, but this time this will work, trust me on that. Let's hope for good, man. And by the way, I really like that random Pokemon spawning thing. It literally creates Pokemon for you. But let's see what will happen. Alright, let's go guys, it worked. Let's go, man, let's go. Finally. So let's see if my Pokemon was removed from me, and then we will also check out for Deep. Let's go Pokemons for Deep as well, and see my Pokemon is removed from me. And what the heck I trade offered him, I don't know, but last time he had like let me check 13 Pokemon, and let's hope that he has 14 Pokemon. Well, I don't know, man, let's just hope for good. Well, please dude, this takes way too much time. My net is so slow. Anyways, it is 15 because last time the skitty thing increased too. And thanks a lot for watching. And I guess bye. And yeah, please suggest me what you want to watch and stuff like that. And I'm really happy that this video isn't too long as or stuff. Yeah, bye. And by the way, don't forget to make these changes in messagecreate.js and the pokemons.js. And by the way, let's do one more thing. What should I do? Let's do id, and instead of i+1, let it be just id/t Pokemon. Now it will look a bit better, and the thing, yeah, it is done. Bye.